आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव।
Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News, Birth of a Nation. India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the struggle every day.
Today is the birth anniversary of well-known freedom fighter and revolutionary Shyamji Krishna Varma. He was born on the 4th of October 1857 in Manvi, a port town in the formerly princely state of Kutch in Gujarat. After completing his schooling in Mumbai, he studied at Balliol College in Oxford. In 1881, the then Secretary of State for India sent him to represent the learning of his country at the Berlin Congress of Orientalists. There, he not only read his own paper on the subject of Sanskrit as the living language of India, but also read a patriotic Sanskrit poem and translated it into English for the audience.
In 1885, he returned to India and enrolled himself as an advocate of the Mumbai High Court and started his practice. During his stay in India, Shyamji was very much impressed with Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak. He initiated a very friendly relationship with Tilak, which inspired him to the nationalist movement.
Shyamji settled in London after his return to England in 1897. In 1905, he was barred from practicing law by London's Inner Temple on charges of sedition for writing against the colonial government. Varma was posthumously reinstated by the Inner Temple in 2015 after the Inn's governing council noted that it did not receive an entirely fair hearing.
He founded the Indian Home Rule Society in London in 1905, which was aimed at promoting self-rule in British India. He also founded the India House in London in the same year, which was a base of revolutionary activities against the British rule. Varma edited the monthly Indian Sociologist, an organ of freedom and of political, social and religious reform.
In 1914, Varma moved to Geneva and spent the rest of his life there. Shyamji Krishna Varma died on March 30, 1930, with the wish that his ashes be returned to his motherland after it has attained freedom. In August 2003, Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi went to Switzerland and got back the ashes of Shyamji Krishna Varma and his wife. Today is also the birth anniversary of freedom fighter Subramanya Shiva. He was born on 4th October 1884 in Madurai. He was the first person to be imprisoned in Madras by the British over sedition charges. Shiva was one of the greatest nationalists of the Tilak era. Shiva persuaded many young men to join the freedom movement by establishing Dharma Paripalan Samaj. This led to his 6 years of severe imprisonment by the British in 1908.
Through the monthly journal Gyanabhanu he edited and published, Shiva kept the freedom struggle alive while in prison. He passed away on 23rd of July 1925. To commemorate Shiva's contribution to the freedom struggle, former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister J. Jayalalitha inaugurated a memorial in his honour in Paparapatti in 2012.
Today is also the birth anniversary of a freedom fighter and revolutionary Tirupur Kumaran. He was born on 4th October 1904 in Chennimalai, which is presently Erode in Tamil Nadu. While the independence movement was gaining momentum in the country, Kumaran too found himself influenced.
Inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's principles and ideals, Kumaran began to participate in the demonstrations announced by Bapu.
When Gandhiji led a demonstration in Bombay in 1932, the British decided to arrest him. There were riots and protests against his arrest all over the country. The protest had people carrying out the national flag, which was banned at the time, in honor as well as in revolt. One of the participants holding the flag was Tirupur Kumaran. When the British police started lathi charge on the protesters, Kumaran did not leave the premises. The cops thrashed the protesters, including Kumaran, who fell but did not let the flag touch the ground. The 27-year-old freedom fighter succumbed to his injuries on 11th January 1932.
That brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. See you in the next episode tomorrow.